one of the things that you want to go and kind of check is pretty much the patency first.
The Allen test.
Actual, yeah, so the Allen test and stuff. Allen test is actually pretty simple. You want to include both radial ulnar, and then, so this is how you do it. Okay. So you feel her radial and her ulnar. You're going to go and kind of make a fist. Okay, so this one will actually start to empty it. Alright, so now I'm gonna go and kind of have her squeeze. Okay, and then I'm gonna go and let go. So take a look at that. And when I do this, actually open. Sorry, hold on. Okay, okay, squeeze. Okay, and then like open. So see how it's all white, and then when I do this, see how it became all red?
Mm-hmm.
So that pretty much is your Allen test and stuff, right? So you know that the radial artery, I mean the ulnar artery is
That's patency.
Okay, so that's the first thing that you want to go and kind of do. Okay, so now to begin, you want to go and kind of get your material. So what you're going to go and kind of get is the ABG kit. I won't use that one.
Oh, I
Probably
just
will
opened
use
that one.
It's okay, I have one.
Okay.
Okay, I have pretty much a ABG syringe. I mean needle. Sorry. If you don't have it in your kit. Okay.
And everything's going to be laid out for us like this?
No, I'm gonna have everything right on the side over there. You pick whatever you need to get. Okay? Because I can't, like, you know, so somebody uses it. So what am I gonna go kind of do? I'm gonna go come back and, like, you know, like get everything again, set it up again for them. So you have to kind of know what you need to kind of do the actual thing. At least ideally, that's what you need to do. You know your material. So you're gonna need an alcohol, and you're gonna go and need an actual gloss. So unfortunately, I did not forget to actually kind of bring some alcohol. Okay, so we're gonna pretend that there's alcohol. So the first thing that you want to go and kind of do. So there's a couple of ways of doing this thing. So to kind of get a little bit more of a better feel of the actual radial artery, there's a couple of maneuvers. You could actually get a little towel and put it right underneath right over here, and you notice how the hand actually will become extended and stuff. What the extension of the wrist will do is it'll push the actual radial artery a little bit more forward and stuff. So that's one thing that would actually kind of be helpful to do if you want to do it and stuff. Okay, so let's pretend that I have something underneath like that. Okay, so the first thing that you want to go and kind of do, you're going to go and actually kind of feel your radial artery. So you're going to go and kind of just feel the pulsations. Now this is where the variability actually kind of begins. So the book will actually kind of say just feel the radial artery. You're gonna go and actually kind of clean, and then you're gonna feel it again, and then insert it about 60 degrees. Okay,
60?
About 60 degrees, and what they were saying. So there's another way of doing it.
So could you do it 90 degrees too?
40 to
60 or
60,
90?
but 60 would probably be what I usually will do. Okay, so the other variation to it is you could actually kind of feel the distal and the proximal part. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go and kind of clean it with alcohol already. You're gonna, after that, so everything is sterile over here, I'm gonna go and kind of feel the distal and the proximal part. So I could feel the pulse over here, I could feel the pulse over here, so I know that the actual artery runs right. So I could just aim it right in between. I'm not touching the middle part because that's actually sterile. Okay? So that's the other part. But when you do it that way, you have to actually kind of stick it a little bit more 90 degree because I don't want you to kind of stick yourself. Okay? So the other way that I actually will do it, and this is how I do it with most of the time with my babies, is I will actually feel the radial artery. Okay, once I actually am able to actually kind of localize it, I'm going to put my fingernail mark on it.
Oh, is it hurt?
Okay, and it'll actually kind of stay. So let me actually kind of show you. So let's say over in here. Okay, I can feel the radial artery. If I do this, See how there's the mark right over
But then
in
you
there?
clean it?
And then I clean it,
Right.
and the mark is still there. Okay, so this is actually a little bit more ideal for me. The only problem with this one is if I do this, it changes in terms of the how the artery flops. So you need to kind of keep it the same exact way.
How should we do it for the practical?
For the practical, actually, any which way, following the book would probably be better. But you could also just mention that making your mark and then doing that and stuff. I don't want you to kind of do it this way. Okay? I do not want you to actually kind of stick yourself. Because if you kind of do it this way, you're probably going to end up sticking yourself. Okay? Because ABG, just remember, is actually a painful actual maneuver. This probably is not the most ideal needle for actual ABG because this one is only a 25 millimeter. 25 gauger. So you probably need about a 23 gauger and stuff to do that. Do we have a 23 gauger right over there? No, that's not a. Hold on.